Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is Singles Try Making Soup to Test Relationships. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. In a perfect world, people would be able to resolve this by talking honestly about it. So as you can see, we have highlighted in a perfect world. So use in a perfect world to express an ideal situation that is probably impossible. It is usually followed by but and an explanation of the real situation. So, in a perfect world는 아마 불가능할 이상적인 상황을 표현할 때 사용됩니다. 보통은 but 뒤에 실제 상황에 대한 설명이 따릅니다. So, in a perfect world, we could just eat whatever we wanted with no bad effects on our health. That would be a perfect world. That would be my perfect world. 이상적인 세상에서는 우리는 건강에 나쁜 영향을 주지 않고 원하는 것을 무엇이든 먹을 수 있을 것입니다. I wish. That's one of the wishes I would have. Just able to eat anything I want and never gain weight. In a perfect world, there would be a large number of jobs available that perfectly matched graduating students' majors and interests. 이상적인 세상에서는 졸업하는 학생들의 전공과 관심사에 완벽하게 맞는 많은 일자리가 있을 것입니다. So, in a perfect world. Okay, moving on to 2번 now. Several posters also said that they had been the ones to end things because somebody cooked for them. Okay, being the ones or be the one to. So use be the one to verb to emphasize who took some action. It is similar in meaning to be the one who. Okay, be the one to plus 동사는 누군가가 어떤 행동을 취했음을 강조할 때 사용됩니다. 이는 be the one who와 비슷한 의미를 가집니다. So, when I was a kid, I always seemed to be the one to get in trouble. 어렸을 때 저는 항상 문제가 생기면 그 일을 하게 되는 사람이 어떤 것 같아요. Our boss takes everybody's advice, but she is the one to make the final decisions. 우리 보스는 모두의 조언을 듣지만 최종 결정을 내리는 사람은 그녀입니다. So be the one to. Alright, now let's look at the language focus quiz. 1번. In a perfect world. Nobody would have to, but. So if we scroll back up, in a perfect world. So remember, in a perfect world, to express an ideal situation that is probably impossible, it is usually followed by but and an explanation of the real situation. So in a perfect world는 아마 불가능할 이상적인 상황을 표현할 때 사용됩니다. 보통은 but 뒤에 실제 상황에 대한 설명이 따릅니다. So, in a perfect world, nobody would have to, but let's say get sick, but that will never happen. 이상적인 세상에서는 아무도 아프지 않아야 하지만 그런 일은 절대 일어나지 않을 것입니다. 2번. In a perfect world, it would be a lot easier to, but actually it's really hard. In a perfect world, it would be a lot easier to, let's say, buy a house, but actually it's really hard. 이상적인 세상에서는 집을 사는 것이 훨씬 쉬울 텐데 사실은 정말 어렵습니다. 3번. Hopes to be the one to. Okay, so be the one to verb. Remember, we use be the one to verb to emphasize who took some action. It is similar meaning to be the one who. Be the one to 동사, 누군가가 어떤 행동을 취했음을 강조할 때 사용됩니다. 이는 be the one who와 비슷한 의미를 가집니다. So let's say Roger hopes to be the one to get the promotion. So Roger는 승진을 받는 사람이 되기를 희망합니다. 4번. I always seem to be the one to get the hard tasks. 저는 항상 어려운 일을 맡게 되는 사람인 것 같아요. Alright, now let's look at the further discussion. 1번. If people wanted to try the soup test in your country, what specific food would you recommend making? Give reasons. 사람들이 당신 나라에서는 수프 테스트를 해보고 싶다면 어떤 특정 음식을 만들 것을 추천하시겠어요? 이유를 말해주세요. Well, if I was a single male trying to attract a female, I would cook tteokbokki because we know that tteokbokki is a lot of women's favorite food. So that's what I would try and cook. If it was a female who was trying to do this, maybe it would be like gogi, like meat, or something like that, or galbijim, or something really difficult. Those are the things that I would recommend, especially, tteokbokki if it was a male trying to be in a relationship with a female. 2번. Do you think that the soup test would work well in your country, or is it more of an American phenomenon? Give reasons in your opinion. 수프 테스트가 당신 나라에서 잘 통할 것 같나요? 아니면 그것이 더 미국적인 현상인가요? 당신의 의견에 대한 이유를 말해 주세요. I think it's more of an American phenomenon. I think that casual relationships might be more common these days in Korea, but I still don't think it is as common as it is in Western countries. I think most people in Korea prefer to be in a relationship or not be in a relationship at all. There are those people who wouldn't mind being in casual relationships, but I do still think that Korea is still kind of conservative in that way, so I don't think it is something that would be very common, I think, in Korea. So that's my opinion, is that because, Korea is sort of a couple kind of country. It's either you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship. But there are outliers as well. But yeah, that's what I think. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Casual.
Casual.
Pass judgment.
Pass judgment.
Bring up.
Bring up.
On the same page.
On the same page.
Situationship.
Situationship.
Hook up.
Hook up.